TY. Should be good. Discord post. In the title, does it really? E6. Oh, on Nightbot it points to the wrong one. In the title is correct. Okay, fix that. Alright, let's see how long it takes me to get the timings right. TY. That's too loud, hang on. Double audioing. Okay, that's a miss, but I'm just gonna check the NPCs. because that's a close miss. I have not noted down the NPCs for the close miss yet. Right, left, down, left. Right, left, No, so I don't hold Manip all the way to Aipom. I'm actually doing a save and quit for Aipom. So I hold the Manip until, well, ideally up to that point, but it's most relevant to Pokerus. You could which I get in Sprout Tower. You could theoretically keep Manip to Aipom. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. The reason I'm not doing that is because catching Aipom is a bitch. And so I want to Manip the catch for Aipom. And that does require a save and quit. Correct. So the special attack is deliberately not good. Because otherwise you end at the awkward Raikou vs. Steelix damage range, where you activate the Citrus and then activate the Hyper. I do wish defense was better though. Oh shit, that is a move I forgot to put into the FAQ that I use. I did think I was missing one. Okay, that's correct. Hidden Power Ground is Jasmine and Brock are the main ones, but then also Rivals Magneton. And Surge's Magneton as well. Also useful for Bruno's Onyx, and actually Blue's Rhydon. Also helps avoid some flame bodies on the Macargos. Actually no, it's not just, it just helps for the turn as well. The best fighting type attack you can give it is Rock Smash, which is pretty close to being workable. But not quite. I mean, it gets Focus Punch as well, but you're not using that. And, like, Low Kick is a move 2 to move, so you don't have access to it. Brick Break is also a Battle Frontier TM. You can't get it in the game, in the main game. Oh, it's like 4:30 something. It was a Maniplus run. Only one person did a run and it was Maniplus, so... Not really. Ambipom is really good. If I actually did the Manip fucking... If it worked out, but there's just no fucking good clusters, it'd only be 4 X items for red, and occasionally 3. Which is actually a very low amount compared to most pokes. Honestly, I didn't see that until today. I was definitely still planning on finishing a run before the 16th. But I assume it was just like, well, they wanted to see a run finish. No. Yeah, 100%. I mean, there are a few things that I haven't had time to route in that maybe I could now. And like extra stuff on top, like maybe... Because I spent 2 days trying to manip the red fight and just could not find a decent cluster at all. Yeah, no. That's not what I mean. So I would still like to do that. I mean... TY. When I find a fucking category that's fun to grind for a long time and takes me a long time to actually get a good time, then I'll have time to Rat Master Medalist. I was really hoping Fire Red 80% was gonna be a longer grind than it was, but then I got that 116 out of nowhere. Go back to Soul Silver Glitchless for the 328. Oh, for fuck's sake. I've already fucked up. Yeah, I have no idea how to save that. Bizarre miss there. I can do a hope and pray. I would have to not heal at Elm's lab. That is one that I do want to do, is E4 round 2 Manipulus. That's probably the next thing I'm going to work on in Fire Red. I'm not sure about it being a really long one, because it's one of those things where it's like, because there is so much variance, you're never going to get an amazing run, and so it makes it hard to justify grinding for like a super amazing run. Like I can in something like Soul Silver Glitchless. I mean, the thing you can do in Manip though, Cellon, is Manip the Abra. And Manip 2 of them. Yeah, it takes a save and quit, but... doable. Yeah, so I have to not heal at the lab. Save the tiles there. I could just enter... Might actually be faster to just enter catching two tiles above. Evolve into Ambipom in the Rocket HQ. NPCs are probably not correct, but whatever. And so I'll probably be fucked here. I don't actually know what the right NPCs are. I think it's just their favorite poke, yeah. Well, that's definitely wrong because it's not supposed to be huge power. I need to keep Manip up to at least Bellsprout Tower to get Pokerus, so we'll redo that. Probably Chinchino. Love Chinchino. There's a lot of Gen 5 pokes that I really like. Yeah, totally different manip to the main route. So the reason you can't use the main route Cyndaquil or whatever is for this route you have to play on hour 23. The reason for that is part of this the route with Aipom is I'm actually going to be using Apricot balls for Kurt. I'm going to be giving him green Apricot ball. Green Apricot so that he makes friend balls, and then manip the catch of Aipom in a friend ball so that Aipom gets... it comes with 200 friendship, so then return does more damage as soon as I get it. I mean, it's not one seed, it's about finding a cluster when it comes to the catch minute. The initial Cyndaquil seed is actually the easiest and most lax on hour 23. But yeah, Aipom, you're reduced to hour 0. I'm just gonna check that here again. Okay, that's wrong the other side. Yeah, Aipom has very low catch rate. Up, left, down, left. But yeah, unfortunately, friend ball catch manip is fucked. It's because of the way like the patterns of the RNG, there's sometimes where it's just impossible to get the same result to line up on corresponding frames, and obviously that becomes more likely the less likely the outcome that you're going for is, and catching with friend ball is one of those things, so because it's just not that likely. So you kind of have to accept that a lot of the things in a cluster for catching with the friend ball is not going to be super fast. But you want to make it, like, so that everything in the cluster works. So even if you lose a little bit of time, you still catch the Aipom. And so that's kind of the annoyance that I've had with trying to manip red as well. Like, the whole reason I routed Secret Power in was because I'm like, well, I'll manip red with Secret Power. But then the patterns are just fucking awful. That it's like the absolute best you can get is like 8 frame cluster where you get 4 where Secret Power freeze. And I must have tested nearly 100 of those, and on none of them did all 4 of those have it stay frozen for the 4 turns that I needed. I'll just go there. So I think, again, it's just a pattern where there's always an unfreeze. But you'll get other frames where there's like amazing clusters. So like, you'd be trying to freeze on frame 55 standardly. 55 or 56, one of those two. Alright, that's correct. if you were trying to freeze on frame 61, which is the frame if you get hit by static, so you're going second on turn 2, you could get like... It was over 20 in a row that would work. Like, the pattern is just like massive amounts work in a row, and then it doesn't work for the next like 400. It's like, why is that not on the frame that I fucking want? It's gonna just be fucking incredible. But it's kind of similar to how, like, the application of getting tackle turn 1 from Pidgey works, where you can get large amounts in a row where it does one thing and then large amounts the other. Jesus Christ, I'm so Manipulus pilled at the moment. I was about to check Cynical stats. TY. Or those E4 round 2 Manipulus runs. I did, yes. That could just be the eggs that you've left there, though. TY. It's pretty hot at the moment, actually. Past couple of days and the next couple of days are like all 40 plus. The back end of December wasn't too hot, but yeah, ramping up now. Does that look different from last time? Oh, fuck. Messed that up. Gonna take a while to get used to the manip, I guess. At least on both of those occasions, I know what I did wrong. Yeah, I wanted to change in the pace bin. Edit. Because I missed a move. Alright, beautiful. Skiing sucks anyway. I have seen snow, yes. Yo, T1. I fucking did the same thing again. I did the exact same thing. No, they didn't change. I mean, they were always written. Well, I think they were very soon after, before like anybody did any alt mains, changed in a way that makes headbot mums like actually doable. Because in the past it was always before like second gym leader, but then when I got to Johto, I was like, guys, we need to change this to Whitney because of headbutt mums. And then they were like, yep, and then everybody changed to Whitney. And once that's been the case, the headbutt mons were always doable. Because it was just, if you had to get the Pokemon before Bugsy, technically you can get Aipom before Bugsy, like basically any headbutt mon. But to do so, you have to catch a Slowpoke and level it up to like whatever level it is, like 26 or something. So that it learns Headbutt by level up, instead of getting the tutor from Ilex Forest. And it's just so bad. It's never been the reason for no Heracross runs, no. It's even worse in Gen 2 because Slowpoke learns Headbutt even later in Gen 2. I forget what it is. But yeah, it's just like, this is obviously dumb. We need to change it to Whitney. The thing that's disappointing though is that it does add in like getting some Pokemon later than you otherwise would. It's hard to call it a loophole, but like when the low BST thing was happening, it'd be like you wouldn't like even though you can get Ghastly before the first two gym leaders, to get the best time you would then wait, get it much later, and then just pop Ghastly in the daycare instead. And it's like, yeah, it's faster, and so by the rules you should do that. It's just kind of like, a lot of the time, if possible, if you're doing an alt main of a specific poke, you would like to be using it as much as possible, or show it off as much as possible. Yeah, Aipom evolves normally. This isn't Fire Red Leaf Green. As soon as it gets double hit, it evolves. You don't need National Dex or anything. What? I wonder if this is wrong second. That is... I don't even know what the fuck that is. It's not right, I can tell you that. The fuck is that? Alright. One's double hit at 32. G'day, g'day, TY. Oh my god. I would definitely say Azumarill. Azumarill's one of my least favourite Johto mons, but I would still pick it as a wish cache. Bang. It's funny how little attention Marill gets nowadays, given how much it was getting in Gen 2, in terms of like using it as a poke to advertise with. Yeah, they made it really hard to get in Gen 2. But it was still very prominently used in advertising. Funnily enough, right at the start and easy to get in Gen 3. Yeah, Togepi as well, but I mean, Togepi was even there during Gen 1. Like, yes, Marill was shown before Gen 2 showed up, but like, Togepi was so early in Gen 1 that a lot of people mistakenly think it's a Gen 1 pet. And Togepi falling off makes sense as well, because it's like it was also... like, it was the poster for eggs as well, right? Like, even just, like, having the fucking eggshell. So it's, you know, showing off eggs and breeding, which aren't as, like, new and shiny as they were back then, obviously. Yep. Togetic certainly wasn't. I would say Togekiss was actually very well received when Gen 4 came out though. Especially in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. A lot of people I know got Kiss in their playthroughs that would not have used Togepi playing through Gold, Silver, Crystal. Oh, that's not good. certainly didn't hurt. I wouldn't say that though. It's actually a good mon, you know, whereas Togetic was not particularly good. Ho-Oh is shown in the first episode, but you aren't explicitly told that it's Ho-Oh, and like it's like it's not a finalized design. As well. Man, no, you play the Pokeathlon to get the shiny stones if you don't want to do that. He's close, but he's not exactly final form. Yeah, basically. Yeah, Ho-Oh did not get anything else early on. Oh my god, that's wrong. I don't think that's fixable. Oh man. Oh, it's so close to being just runnable as well. Just have to get to Sprout Tower. No, Why Not was early. I don't think it was the first one, though. Because the Laddies would have even been before Why Not in the 5th movie. Oh, Kecleon, yeah, that was season 4. Kecleon was very early. That's true. It just kind of shows how, like, in tune with Hoenn I was, though. That it's like, Kecleon showed up, like, it was season 4. That's not even the last season of Johto. But, like, there was just no bridge in my mind to Hoenn. Anyway. I don't really have a time for a full run from now. Hopefully I'll start earlier tomorrow, because I won't have any routing to do. Today was just basically get better at the minute. No, Blaziken was not same episode. Blaziken was at the end of Johto. But yeah, I will do another stream today. I'll do some factory. I'll be going back to Gen 3 factory now, so I don't have to swap the carts. But yeah, catch you guys then, I guess. Hopefully get a proper run of this tomorrow. Peace, take care.